So I went and I eat a full lunch.
Yeah.
And then
same.
we come back from lunch break and the producers are like, the special guest is Matt Stonie and you're doing an eating competition.
And I was like,
what?
I remember my face was shocked because I was also like, I'm stuffed.
Me
right
too.
now.
I was like, if I have one more bite, I'm going to throw up.
I'm not even kidding. I think I was like trying to eat the hot dog.
Yeah.
And at one point, I think I like literally like gagged and I felt like throw up was coming up. I decided, okay, let's start having fun with this because I literally physically cannot eat anymore.
After the episode aired, there was a commentary channel that made a reaction video to it and said they thought it was rude of us to not take Matt Stonie's challenge seriously because our challenges were taken so serious. And I was like, the whole vibe of the show was competitive and silly and fun.
Yeah.
And Matt knew what happened.
Oh, I also literally afterwards I told him,
ridiculous.
I was like, oh my God, just so you know, I'm like a huge fan. Like I love your videos.
Matt sees that this commentary video is getting views, attention, and he's getting sympathy subs. And so he goes on to this podcast. It's like a 2-hour podcast. And he said, this is his quote, "I do wish they would have tried better, definitely." On the podcast, they were saying like, wasn't respecting his art, but it really bothers me because he knows that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
He knows what happened. He was there.
It's not that. Like if I'm about to throw up, the show would like pause. And I didn't want to like do that because I also have something to go to afterwards. Like,
yeah.
Also, nobody wants to yak.
Nobody wants to throw up on camera. So at dinner, when we went to go grab drinks, Matt Stonie told me he really wants to branch out, find something new. He's frustrated that competition eating is all that he's known for, that he's getting older. It's taking a toll on his body. He said it is unhealthy for his body. And he'd really like to move into like maybe more food hosting, like hosting food shows. I was like, yeah, let me help if I can. I know a lot of producers. So I reached out to my friends who produced my baking show for HBO, same company, B17. And I said, hey, I know this awesome guy. Could you keep him in mind for something? And they're like, yeah. So then they started a YouTube original baking show called the Big Tiny Food Face Off YouTube original. And guess who they hired? Matt Stonie.
You set that up?
I am the one that connected dots. But I think what really just hurts my feelings is that I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm always trying to help people, and throwing me under the bus to boost your numbers and some sympathy views really bothers me is being two-faced. Because like at dinner, he was saying how unhealthy it is and he wants to move away from it. And then going on a podcast and kind of bashing us because we didn't do it as serious as him when he knows what happened. I just really have a problem with people who will push people down to rise up. Then when he did that podcast, I'm like, why did I help him?